Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be documenting my experience with getting infused with a new medication called Stelara. If you don't know what that is, I will explain. So basically, I have ulcerative colitis, which if you were to Google that would tell you all you need to know. And if you click on this video, you probably already know what that means. But basically, the rundown is that my entire intestines gets inflamed for no reason, and then bleeds internally. And it's super painful. It causes a whole bunch of symptoms that nobody wants. And because of that, you take bougie drugs. So I'm gonna be getting Stelara for the first time, which is IV infusion, and there's a whole bunch of crazy side effects. So that's why I thought I would document, see what happens, what doesn't happen, hopefully. Basically, this medication, in my experience so far, just to get the drugs is a problem because you have to get approvals from insurance and special manufacturer pharmacy stuff, and after I get the first IV infusion, I do the rest of them in an injection type of thing. And so they're sending a sharps container to my house so that I can dispose of needles, hypothetically, I don't know. But basically I'm gonna get the first infusion, and then basically my insurance has to tell me whether all of the other ones I'll be able to do myself with an injection and the needle, or whether I have to go to a facility, whichever option that my insurance is going to tell me to do. So roll the clips of the drugs being infused. I'm waiting for the nurses to come in and give me the drugs. This is the current state. There's a heat pack on my hand because they can never find a vein. It takes 5 stabs every time. So we did stab 1, it didn't work. And now we're heating up my hand to see if the second one works. Got it in. Nailed it. They just started the drugs on that little thing up there. It's going. I mean, I feel nothing, obviously. It's been 47 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, this stresses me out. Is this real life right now? I'm literally sitting in this dark hole of a cave getting drugs infused into my soul. For some background, because I have an hour to kill while this gets pumped into my veins. I have ulcerative colitis, right? I got diagnosed with that when I was 15 or 16-ish. At first, I took this pill called mesalamine, which is a literal handful of pills. Literally 12 of them a day. And it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. I don't know what was happening with that, but they wanted to try less invasive drugs before they give me this crazy Hulk stuff. So then I changed to Entyvio, which is similar, it's an IV drug. And it's similar to this, except for it's supposed to only affect the cells, hypothetically, if I'm understanding correctly. Only affect the cells in my intestine tract. That didn't work either. I was on that for almost a whole year. So they do routine colonoscopies and pretty much see if my intestines are dying on the inside. So there's that. That's how they see if the medication's working. But that wasn't working either. So then now I'm changing to this medication called Stelara, which it kind of sucks because they said it affects the cells in your whole body. So my immune system is compromised pretty much, which is kind of annoying. I totally wish this was one of those problems that I could just ignore, but it's pretty painful. And I guess I can't just let myself bleed internally. That's kind of a problem, I guess. But I'm getting these drugs. I thought I would document my experience the first time getting it. Because I know I semi-frequently watch other people that have this disease, document what's happening to them. Because this is crazy. I'm only 20 and I'm having this. This is definitely a 60-year-old problem. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that loud in this office. But definitely not a problem I would anticipate happening at this age, you know? It's been approximately 30 minutes-ish. I feel nothing except for this. It's freezing cold. It was like that with the other drugs too, but they must refrigerate this because this arm is so cold. That's all I got. I'm glad nothing crazy is happening, but it does make this video way boring. I'm done getting all of the drugs. Now I'm getting saline and I have to wait 30 minutes. I guess since it's the first time I'm getting it, I have to wait so that they can like monitor and like see if anything crazy is gonna happen. So far, I think it's fine. I'm out now. I'm done getting infused. I went and got food because I needed food after that. It's like a reward for letting these strangers pump random drugs into my body. But if you know anything about these medications, they make your susceptibility of getting like sick a lot higher. So for me to like catch like strep or the flu or a cold or like COVID or like even crazy stuff like meningitis and tuberculosis, like would be very easy for me to catch that while taking these kinds of medications, even the last one I was on. So now I feel fine, by the way. I haven't died yet. So, but now I'm at Target and I'm going to buy a bunch of those tiny hand sanitizers, just to like sprinkle around where I live so I don't catch any diseases. It has been several days since I was infused with the Stelara. I wanted to like give it a little while because I feel like if I wasn't gonna have an immediate like allergic anaphylactic shock or something, then like no side effects were gonna happen like while it was going inside me. So I needed to like marinate a while. So the rundown of what happened to me: nothing deadly. I did feel like a day after I got it, my body, like it felt like I had a stiff neck from sleeping crooked, but like over all of the weird joints in my body, like my finger joints and my knees, like everything was kind of like stiff. That seems to be fine now, but I thought I would document anyway. So I felt that my head was kind of like hurting. Like I had a headache off and on for like a couple days. And then I was also like very tired. I don't know if that would be, I guess tired, like a flu kind of. I wasn't like sick enough to like go to a doctor or like complain or take any medicine, but it was just like mildly in the back of my brain, like, maybe I feel like I need to sleep 7 hours because of the strange drugs. That's what has happened to me. Apparently, there's a whole insurance debacle because nobody wants to pay for it because it's very expensive. And I'm definitely not paying for it, so someone's gonna have to pick up the bill. Basically, I have the first dose, which is like an IV, as you saw, and then the other ones are supposed to be just like one needle that you like jab into yourself, I guess, and then that's it, and you do that every 8 weeks. And supposedly they were approved by my insurance, which is good because it took like almost 2 months for the one I just got to be approved. And I still haven't gotten the bill in the mail for that. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But that was my first Stelara injection. Hopefully I don't have to make another video documenting something terrible. But yeah, it seems to be fine. Of course, when you like Google all the terrible things that could happen to you, there's like a whole laundry list of you're gonna die in the next 5 minutes that comes up. So I try to ignore all of those and just live. But yeah, so that was my experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and leave your video suggestion ideas in the comment section below because I know I'm gonna run out of ideas. Back to school's coming, so maybe I'll make some videos about that. So I will see you next time.